Students, how are you? This is Nisha here, your mathematics teacher. I hope you are doing good at home. I hope you have covered all the concepts and the formulas of the chapter statistics. Now we will cover more about this chapter through the worksheet. Yes, here is the solution of the worksheet. In this lecture, we will cover all the multiple choice questions. And the very first question, construction of cumulative frequency table is useful in determining the median. As you have solved the questions of mean, median and mode, you have seen one thing, the cumulative frequency, this frequency we only use in the case of median, because in the mean we find the average, that is sum of values divided by the number of values, and in the mode we take the most frequent value, but in the case of median we use the cumulative frequency. And the second question, this is the formula of calculating mode, median and mean. Suppose in the questions you have given the mean or the mode, then using this formula you can calculate the median. So mode is equal to 3 into median minus 2 into mean. So option A is your answer. In the question third, you have asked about to fill up mode is the dash. It means mode is the maximum frequent value. As we have solved many questions related to mode. So what is mode? Mode is the maximum frequent value, the value that occurs most of the times, that is called the mode. In the fourth question, the algebraic sum of deviations of frequency distribution from its mean is always 0. इसमें क्या है बेटा कि अगर आप उन डेविएशंस का सम लेते हो जो मीन से कैलकुलेट की जाती हैं, उनका सम क्या होता है? ऑलवेज 0. फॉर दिस आई हैव टेकन एग्जांपल. वी हैव द class marks over there 20, 30, 40 up to so on 80. We have calculated the mean. The mean is 50. When we find deviations from that mean, we get these values. But when we add up these values, the answer is 0. It's always the answer will be 0. So the algebraic sum of deviations of a frequency distribution from its mean is always 0. In question number 5th, you have given the mode and the mean. You have to find the median. As I have discussed it earlier, like if you have given any two quantities, then you can find the third quantity using this formula. So here we use this formula, which is 3 median is equal to mode plus 2 into mean. We have put the value of mode and mean. On solving it, we get the value of median. In question number 6, the abscissa of the point of intersection of less than type and more than type cumulative frequency curves of a group data gives its median. As you have drawn the curves of both less than type and more than type, we always find through these curves a median. In question number 7, you have given the class intervals and the frequency. You have to find the sum of lower limit of modal class and the median class. For this beta, first we calculate the median class. For calculating median class, first we have to find the cumulative frequency. It's 20, 20 plus 30, 50, 50 plus 24, 74. Up to so on, we have calculated all the cumulative frequencies. Here n by 2 is 66. So 66 lies up to that value. So median class will be 20 to 30 and its lower limit will be 20. For the modal class, the maximum frequency is 40. So modal class will be 30 to 40 and its lower limit will be 30. It implies 20 plus 30 is equal to 50. In question number 8, you have to find the upper limit of median class. For this, first we calculate the median class in the same way as we have find out in the question number 7. we have given the class intervals like this, but upper limit of the first class and the lower limit of the second class should always be same, but in this case it is different. So first we will make it same. Here is the difference of 1 between 5 and 6. So divide by 2, that difference, that is 1 by 2 is equal to 0.5. So always subtract that difference from the lower limit and add that difference in the upper limit. So what we get here, this is the new class interval, and frequency and cumulative frequency we have calculated. When we have calculated n upon 2, that is 77, it lies up to this value. So what will be the upper limit class of this median class? That is 17.5. So option A is your answer. Next, in question number 9, you have asked about, you have given mean is equal to A plus summation Fi di upon summation Fi. You have asked about from where these deviations are taken. As we always took this deviation from midpoints of the classes, so the answer is midpoint of classes. In question number 10, you have given mean of n numbers is m. If mean of n numbers is m, what does it mean? It means sum of all the numbers divided by n is equal to m. Next, we cross multiply it, then it becomes x1 plus x2 plus x3 up to so on xn is equal to mn. In the second statement, they have asked if xn is replaced by x, अगर xn को x के साथ replace कर दें, it means xn इसमें से माइनस करना पड़ेगा. xn हमने इन दोनों में से माइनस कर दिया, यहाँ से माइनस कर दिया, यहाँ पे प्रीवियस वाली वैल्यू आ गई हमारी xn माइनस 1, और ऐड क्या करना है x, और x को दोनों में ऐड कर दिया, और कैलकुलेट करना है मीन. फॉर कैलकुलेटिंग मीन सम को किससे डिवाइड करते हैं? टोटल नंबर ऑफ वैल्यूज से. सम हमारा ये आ गया तो हमने डिवाइड कर दिया इसको n के साथ. सो दिस इज द आंसर.